honestly, if you look at most people's actions, in like they'll have a goal, but they won't really do anything towards it. So this is kind of, so there's a lot of, if you look at it, there's a lot of parallels between being good at like attaining your goals in general and being a Machiavellian. The only difference is it's improving yourself versus imposing yourself on others. And so I guess in the realm of intersocial interactions, if you see someone who very clearly has a plan for what their own goal is and has a plan to reach that, then they are more likely to.
I guess, but isn't the point though that the person doing that would not be likely to share their goals? I guess the whole point is, like a Machiavellian person that you are looking at from a third party might be easy to identify, but someone doing it on you by definition would have adapted.
It's also having like an agenda.
Yeah, I mean, if they were good enough, you would know.
Yeah.
But I mean, generally, one of the better indicators would be how fast they move, like how fast their adaptation to something that you're doing is.
Yeah. Is there any relationship between like IQ and this?
Not really. It's essentially a multiplier for your IQ.
Okay.
Where
as long as you're over a certain threshold.
Yeah, it's like what you witness in prisons, where you have the higher IQ villains and the lower IQ ones, and you notice that the lower IQ ones will generally, like, they don't have a good sense of self-control, whereas you see the higher IQ ones actually being able to plan instead of just.
Is IQ generally a bad metric for most things?
Yeah, generally it is not very representative of.
Do you think there's almost like a connection to like stoicism with psychopathy? I know I asked the question
Yes,
before.
there is actually.
There
is.
Was this the question that I completely butchered?
No, you said it right.
Okay. I don't know.
So psychopathy is, so stoicism is being able to suppress the emotion, but psychopathy is the lack of ever having to suppress it. So to a psychopath, stoicism will never make sense to them because they will never have had the feeling that they need to suppress something. Yes.
So who is the person in history that you most respect who had these traits?
Probably Lee Kuan Yew, who was the prime minister so he wasn't a psychopath, probably, but he definitely had Machiavellian tendencies. He said he did, and he pulled Singapore out of being a third world country into what it is now, which is like very close to a technological hub in Asia. And that was entirely his doing.
What do you think is the most like effective combination of these in terms of like achieving like success?
All of them. Like, just do them. Yeah, that it would, and like you said, I mean, you can't become a psychopath, really. Like, that's just something that you're either gonna have or you're not. It's really based on pretty much how you were raised.
Maybe like Harley Quinn.
I've not heard of this.
Well, she got that trait very, very, like, it was forced into her.
Right.
Yeah.
It can happen.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Joker while he was presenting. So Joker and Harley.
Yeah. The Joker's another good one for these.
He's apparently very smart and also very evil.
We should take the generic conspiratist belief scale test on that site.
What was that?
Oh,
How much you believe in conspiracy theories?
I'll just get started.
Why would I need a quiz for that? Like, I kind of know.
Yeah. Clearly, jet fuel can't help you.
Nerdy personality
Yeah,
attributes.
Clearly,
Right.
Then there's the personality tests are usually really interesting, actually.
Vocabulary IQ, enough of that one.
Well, I read some conspiracy theorists. He was like, wouldn't it be like the best conspiracy ever if they faked the moon landings?
You should do the 16 factors
Everything
one.
else, and exactly moon landings from the moon.
That would be great.
You should look at the 16 personalities one too. That one's usually pretty interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Well, we should all take a personality thing.
Yeah.
I think we can only do one at a time.
The 16 personality thing is
Every letter.
the 4 letters.
Yeah.
I'm INFJ or INFP.
I'm
It's like 50-50.
It's 164
ITNP?
statements, so I'm not.
No,
It takes a
I
while.
don't know.
But
Who's taking
yeah,
the
no,
first
you
one?
know your 4 letter combination in high school. You probably guessed it.
I've taken.
Yeah, it's not that particular.
who's taken the Briggs-Myers type indicator?
I've taken it, yeah.
Okay, interesting. I'm just curious, like, what people's were, if you don't mind sharing. Like, I am INTJ, but J and P were tied.
Oh, J and P, yeah.
What were you?
I got J and P, same thing, but J and P were 50-50. I don't even remember what they stand
Got
for.
INTP.
Perceiving versus judging.
No, I'm happy to have.
I'm
We could
INTP.
split all of our sports stuff.
Oh, no. Anyone E?
E.
Did you start with E, right?
J.
You're
What?
E?
ESFJ.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Of course, you would be different.
You share nothing with me. You're dead to me, right? That's cool.
Death row would be in there again.
Well, that's neat.
Cool.
Clapping.
There was a cool website that I saw. Machiavelli. This is an interesting site. I don't know why it changed, but you don't get the cool thing. But this is if you want to know anything more about the subject, this guy blogs quite a bit, and it's really interesting. Like this is like literally just a huge list of ways to manipulate people.
This is, thank goodness Charlie has like some moral circuitry in
Yeah, we
there.
got
Like,
screwed.
Yeah,
Be screwed.
that's still a little too weird. Not much manipulation.
This was
It's a little thing.
Or we'd be really, really happy because we wouldn't have to choose between Hillary and Trump.
there was a really cool one, but I can't remember.
Actually,
Wait, what does it say when dealing with a religious person? Swear to God.
Yeah, there's some great ones in here. These like make a lot of sense.
Okay, cool. So we got a bunch of stuff over the summer that we went through. We'll do some quick updates.
Quiet down a minute. Look at you.
So some stuff that's come up that we've handled. Had a couple of different clients reach out that we considered doing work with over the summer. Some of which we have decided to continue with, and others we have not. For those of you who don't know, Ray will be leading Foundry with certain other people we do not know. He hopefully knows, but we don't. Foundry is the kind of like entrepreneurial meetup type thing of just random people on campus who are interested in doing stuff. And the cool thing is, it looks like it'll be held in the J building. We've been working really hard. Haley, Jim, Ray, and I have been working with the University of Innovations on this thing to go and get makerspace on campus. So part of that was kind of them retrofitting the J building to be a new place for their like random incubator and stuff. The good news about that is it looks like there's actually now a makerspace on campus. We got an email today that they're organizing. They have a bunch of actual equipment. They're going to start a makerspace club, which is cool. They actually helped. They asked us to go help write the bylaws, which we will probably prompt to delegate. I don't know that, but we'll figure that out.
Yeah, don't be calling about that, and they haven't done anything with it.
Canada, did you
So-
say anything wrong?
The benefit to that though is, the cool thing is we